Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, Nicholas.
Hello.
Do you go by Nick or Nicholas?
I go by
Let
Kareem.
me put my shit on mute. Man, how long have we been planning to do this? What are we calling this? Like a podcast or just like a conversation or
Probably
shooting the shit or
catch up.
Yeah.
Try to create some value for the audience.
Yeah,
Try to get some clippable reels out of it.
I like it.
And
So you want me to ask you like staged questions, like the ones that you text me, where you're like, "Ask me how much money I make." No?
no, I didn't text you that. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like, "Wait, what the?" Look, you saw his face, so he was very surprised. So I did a little bit of research, and I want to read some stuff. That's why I usually don't bring my computer, but
Internet's wrong.
yeah, I know. So we have you at 37K on Instagram, right? Is that about right? Yeah, 37K. So that was right. Awesome. 37,000 followers on Instagram as an insurance agent, owner, all that, right? 16,000, a little over 16,000 on YouTube. Wow. 700,000 in premiums from social media. And climbing.
That's every year. So like every year, just what we're writing organically. So from just referrals, from referral partners, just business that we didn't have to pay for. Last year was actually 1.3 million in premium.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that
Almost
was
double.
Yeah,
Bro.
But you know what happened was I started a coaching company, and so there's like that accountability. Like once you had to lead and be the example, it like forced you to like level up.
Yeah.
That's why that year we did the holiday party. The year that I got serious about it, we did that big holiday party where we invited a bunch of people that we know that are crushing in Vegas, and it's like we got really serious about it. But yeah,
Bro. And then you were featured on the Insurance Buzz, and you talked about a $20 million empire, right? Through lead gen, through personal branding. So if somebody's watching this and they're you 7 years ago, 10 years ago, what would you tell them to do right now? Like the single most important driver in their business right now?
right now, I would say, and this is probably applicable to all industries, but it's know your numbers and build your personal brand. Probably like simple as those two. Like when I first got started, I wasn't really tracking the data. I had to buy a lot of internet leads, but I was also like promoting myself and like showcasing the journey, documenting the journey, and like I built a lot of, like I made everything a big deal. Like every little thing, like my name's going on the door, you know, our signage is going up. We just had our first 2 years in business. Like we celebrated every milestone. We posted on social media before we ever like started posting the funny stuff and the humor. And that started going viral. I just documented the journey and I promoted all the time. Like, hit me up for a quote. Like, don't be afraid to ask for business. Like, constantly, you know, the Gary V jab, 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 right hook. So that's what we did like the first couple years. And we also bought a lot of internet leads, like the same process that most businesses have to do. You have to invest in marketing. And in those first couple years, I really didn't track the data. We were just kind of throwing stuff at a wall. Like I would eyeball it. I'm like, all right, this zip code is working out. You know, we wrote this much in this zip code. Let's run it up and
Let's keep going.
Right. But in the last couple years, we got a little bit more niche down with that. I just got around some smart people that helped me with the data and numbers, because I'm not a data and numbers guy.
Yeah. So the easiest thing from listening to you right now is grab your phone, create content, brand yourself, whatever niche you're in. If you're an insurance agent, brand yourself as such. And so one thing that I've talked to you and Randall about is that, and I've also heard you talk about this on other podcasts, is that your ROI from creating, because the majority of your content on social media is funny content. And so how is that trackable, right? And so is there that fine line, like, okay, we want to go viral, and not necessarily you're thinking that, but we're going viral, but are we getting money, or are we getting business, right? How, like, walk me through that. And what?
It's a legit question, because what I've been telling people is, social media and building your brand, there is this element of faith. Like, I think this is gonna work. I hope it works.
Yeah.
And you post and you post and you post, and you don't really have any evidence. It's not as like measurable or trackable as if I spent this much in mailers and we attached the QR code that led to a phone number, then you can track how many people hit you up for a refi or hit you up for a new purchase. Like, you'd be able to track that. Well, social media, you don't really know, but as you do some of the old-fashioned things like, networking and shaking hands, kissing babies, and posting that you're hiring, or things start revealing itself where somebody saw your hiring post and then you attracted a really good team member that happened to see all your stuff, or like somebody that was a big fan of your content, they referred their nephew or their niece to come work with you, and that ended up being like one of your rock star employees that you wouldn't have found that person on Indeed.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they wouldn't have accepted if you weren't edified by the person that referred them. Or, like you and I think we met through a networking event.
We did.
We met through a home buyer workshop.
Yeah.
And then what happened after that? If I don't post content, if you don't post content, we're probably not like staying connected.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so like, I see your content, I'm like, okay, family man, believer in God. He eats a lot. He eats liver and stuff, like that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm interested in health as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like, it's like stuff like that reveals itself, and you and I have worked together in capacity. So there is that faith that it slowly reveals itself, and it's not as measurable, but it's still better than the alternative, which is marketing is getting more expensive, at least in my industry.
I think in all of them.
And it's like closing less. Like, internet leads are getting worse, but their prices keep going up.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like
make sense.
my spin on that, which is, it's not as measurable, but it's better than the alternative.
Yeah. And I think what I tell realtors is, because I try to help realtors like with their social media, or like at least to create content, it's still sort of like your online resume, right? It's sort of like your Google reviews. So if those are good, then okay, let me see what type of content he might be posting, or if he's a weirdo on social media, or if he's like this weird person that's racist or says racist. You don't know, whatever X might be, right? And so, like you said, like, okay, Ivan is a man of God. Well, I am too, Nick, right? And so he likes to eat healthy. Oh, so do I. So like, we have something in common. It's like, okay, I can do business with this guy.
Yeah. Trust.
Exactly. So you're automatically building that trust without even having to have a conversation over the phone. Because it's like, when you're having an initial conversation with a client, it's like, so tell me a little bit about what you're trying to do. Well, I'm trying to get car insurance. But then that's like, oh shit, okay, cool. But if they're reaching out from your social media, hey man, I saw that funny video, that was so good. Oh, thank. And then it's like
the rapport is automatically like built in.
Exactly. 100%.
And if you're posting content, like, I don't need a second guess that you know what you're doing with mortgage, that you're going to put me in the best possible program that's going to meet my needs. I don't even need to ask questions. Like, I just know that you know your stuff. Proof. Whereas like, if I called somebody, just randomly, or I just, and didn't know anything about them, I'm asking hella questions. You know, like my landscaper, I'm building my backyard right now.
Yeah.
I don't know him like that.
Yes.
Prior to him working in my backyard, I'm asking him questions. I'm grinding him on every little thing, because
you want to make sure shit's right.
Yeah, and want to make sure he doesn't think he could just play me.
Exactly,
so it's like, I'm asking questions. But if he were to build my third backyard, like, I know the drill now. Now it's just like, okay. But I will have seen his content for like, a longer time frame, and so there's a lot more trust there.
Yeah, it is like that social proof. 100%. I am a huge advocate. I think you guys have done it very, very well. So what's on the horizon for you? I know that you're doing coaching. Talk to me about, how did that come about?
Yeah, so I put out like free content on YouTube for the longest time. And I just knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel since like I was into fitness. We had a fitness brand, and I thought I was gonna be a trainer at one point, but then I was just like, no, I only like training myself. I don't like training anybody else.
Nobody
I get
listens.
like annoyed even like training like my wife. So I just knew that that wasn't my thing, but I knew that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and so I put out this content. I'm like, well, what can I talk about? Like, I'm not good at talking about stuff that I'm not good at
Yeah.
or that I haven't done. So I'm like, all right, what can I talk about? Well, like I love self-development. I love entrepreneurship, and I love that I'm learning the insurance industry, and I'm like, and it's a fascinating industry, at least the PNC side.
Yeah.
We were just talking about health insurance. I'm not too fond of that industry, but
Same.
but so I put out this free content, and I put out free content for like 5 years, but I always knew I was like, I need to monetize this at some point. I spent a lot of money to put out all these videos. So at some point I want to have an offer, ask for business in some capacity. And the lowest hanging fruit was like what I'm already good at, which is building your brand, how to attract business, as an insurance agent, how to put out, content at an effective level. So I started a community, and I was involved in a Neil Dingra's mastermind and community. So like I learned a lot about
The structure
building
of it.
building a community. I was the
Yeah.
only insurance guy in this room full of lenders
Yeah.
and mortgage and realtors and stuff. So seeing how he made mortgage sexy, I'm like, I can make insurance sexy. I can help insurance agents build their brand. So I started a community. I brought my best friend in to help me with content and to help me with just all the things that I'm doing to help run that community. And so so we launched the Insurance Creators, and we'll see where it goes. Right now, we're still building the community. I think we got over 150 members,
That's
which is
awesome.
cool. We
Yeah.
launched it a year and a half ago. So it's been awesome, very rewarding. I've been getting invited to speak at one more stages, which is dope. Something I always wanted to do, and we'll see. I feel God calling me to do an event,
Yeah.
to do like a big event.
like insurance mastermind type thing, or
It's just a big event where it will target all people in the insurance space, so PNC, health and life, Medicare, and just to host this big marketing event, and then try to land like a big keynote speaker.
that'd be awesome.
So
Here in Vegas, do you think?
yeah, I mean it's easy here.
Yeah, everybody could come in here. It's
So
easier.
and you can keep the signage and all that
Yeah.
stuff, not have to worry about shipping costs.
That's true.
But I feel it on my heart, but I haven't put a date on it yet, because I know once I do, I'm like, oh, shit, here we go.
You got it.
Like, I got to do
But
this
I think
now.
that should be what you should do now, so that you're okay, guys. We have a year to fulfill this, instead of kicking it down. Keep going and we have
It's
another
tough.
year.
I was just talking to
Randall, what do you think, bro? Now set the date.
Yeah, but I need I need to buy back more of my time.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm doing
Wait.
too much stuff myself.
Talk about that, because I feel that not a lot of people, especially successful people, they still want to do everything. They still want to be in the grind. They still want to work 15 hours because that's what social media says, work so much. Talk about buying back your time, and why is it so important for individuals to grow? Because I'm kind of in that stage. Talk about that first, and then we can.
I have a lot of things that I want to do. And the most important thing is that I'm still growing my insurance agency, and I'm not losing sight of that, because I like being the credible guy. I like paving the way and having the results. I'm not good at if I were to ever sell my insurance agency, I don't know if I would also talk. I don't know if I would still do the consulting, because then all of a sudden I'm out of touch.
Yeah.
But between trying to scale the insurance agency and scale this community that we've grown, to possibly add doing an event, and then trying to be present at home and take care of my health and soak in my daughter growing up and be a good husband, there are so many darn decisions that I'm making like all the time, and there's some things that I haven't let go of that I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I shouldn't be setting up a calendar invite, you know.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be going through my email. I shouldn't be booking, reservations for date night. I
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be booking travel.
Yeah.
Uh, what are the things that I can just get off of my plate, and I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I read Buy Back Your Time, or I listened to it, and I still never hired the virtual assistant. I've delegated a lot within my businesses, like social media, posting, um, a lot within my business, but personally and other things that I'm still doing, I haven't delegated yet, so I need to.
So just so that we can, for those listening, buying back your time is essentially hiring individuals to do the non-money making activities, like you said, booking reservations, responding to emails that you don't need to respond to, calendar invites between you and another person or a group of people, or just organizing little things that you don't want to really invest. You don't want to really do that because that's not a money making activity.
Yeah,
And so if you're kind of at the stage where I think you already need one ASAP.
yeah. I need to one like a year ago.
And so I hired Natalie. She is my assistant, my executive assistant. And so she does that for me. Like, hey, that's why I did a group text with her and us. Like, hey, we need a calendar invite for Nick. 'Cause we get him in here, blah, blah, blah. So it's just like, I don't have to think about it. Like, hey, Ivan, you have a call in 5 minutes. You have to do this in like 10 minutes. Hey,
The decisions, and then you're also like, we were just talking about this. Like you're a very fashionable guy. Like
Yeah.
you're always dressed at the highest level, and like there's so many decisions we need to make on a daily basis. I've seen people take it as deep as like, I just buy white T-shirts and I wear that every single day, so it's one less decision I have to make.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know about that.
it's kind of extreme.
Yeah, a little extreme, but there are a ton of decisions that I have to make every single day. I bought a new house and my freaking auto pay like wasn't set up, and like I missed 2 payments.
Yeah.
I'm like, old Nick would have never done that.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens though.
Yeah,
It's
so
very, very common.
like old me was just like that,
Yeah.
mind-boggling, because
You thought like it's already going to be, it should be set up. I'm good.
I thought it was
Yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah. Dude, it's helped me out a lot. And still, like, when I talk to individuals, they'll have another, like an assistant to the assistant. So like the ones that are obviously at a much higher scale and very, very busy. But it's kind of the same in our business, right? Like you physically cannot talk to every single person that wants homeowners insurance or car insurance, right? You can't do that. So you hire help to offset that conversation. And like if they absolutely need you, like, okay, yeah, I'll come in and have that conversation. But if you want to grow, it needs to be like the dental office or like the medical office, right? You really talk to the doctor at the end for like 5-10 minutes. But before that, you're speaking to the receptionist. Then you'll speak to the individual that's taking your weight and does that. Then maybe the nurse, and then the doctor comes in. Well, based off of
Right.
everything we've gathered, this is what you have, or this is what it is, right? And so I've had a difficulty in the mortgage side because real estate agents only want to talk to you or me, right? Because you are the loan officer and you are the main man, but I have a team behind me that's holding down the fort, and we're a business. I'm not just like trying to run something like unorganized. So yeah,
How do you edify the people around you to make people accept that,
yeah. So really talking them up, right? So in the beginning of the conversation with the client, because I still do all of the client conversations in the beginning. Hey, you're going to be hearing from Natalie. She's my executive assistant. She is amazing at what she does. She holds my life together. She makes sure that everything is perfect and good to go from the handoff to Stephanie. Stephanie will be the one in reviewing your income docs. She will be the one looking at your bank statements, your assets, your employment, all that good stuff, so that when you get under contract, you are good as gold and nothing falls through the cracks. So know that talking to them, if they reach out to you, it's very, very important. I am still in the background. I will still be here during the process. If you ever need to talk to me or have any questions, please call or text me. And they're like, okay, I feel much better. Like, Natalie's awesome. Stephanie's been cool. Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. And they just really care about getting educated or getting informed and their deal going smoothly. If the deal's going smoothly, no questions asked. And yeah, when obviously issues do come up, but we handle those issues when they do. But it's really in the beginning stages, like, hey, Natalie's going to be reaching out to you for documents. Natalie's going to be calling you for XYZ. Please get it back to us because we need that. It's very, very important. And just
Yeah.
really making them seem like very, very important to the entire process, which they are, because
Yeah.
that
I let
that
them know like
approval, yeah,
they're better than me.
yeah, they're
like,
better, yeah,
They're
100%.
better than me.
They are. This is their specialty. Like, this is what they are excellent at. This is what their profession is, and so what they say is good as gold. So yeah, just really talk them up, 100%.
I'm pretty useless when it comes to like service.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't even know. Like they change it. There's changes that are made, and so you can talk to me, but I'm gonna ask the person that you just asked to speak
Yes.
to the boss
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
You know.
And a lot of times it's just like, okay, I talked to the boss, and
Yeah.
he's gonna speak to who I could have just called and texted, but I talked to the boss.
Yeah.
And so it's like
Some
it's
people are
it's
weird.
the hierarchy, and it is very, very weird. But
I think your clients are a little bit. They do need a little bit more hand holding versus somebody like getting an insurance policy, because I think like you're helping people with the biggest transaction that
Yeah.
they're going to make in their life typically.
100%, yeah.
So it's a little bit different.
yeah, when I tell other loan officers that are stuck at like 5 to like 7 or 8 deals, like, hey, you should be having an assistant already. Yeah, but I need to do everything. My realtors only let me. I was like, okay, then you're going to be stuck at those 5 to 7 deals, and that's it until you treat it like a business. Then you're just gonna, stay at those 5, 7 deals, and if you're okay with that, then that's fine. But if you want to build a business and build like something sustainable, you cannot do everything in your business.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to touch on I talked to Randall, but I want to get your take on your guys' most viral video. How did that come about? I heard Randall's side of it, but I want to hear your side of it. And do you guys still get blown up on it, or do you guys still see like?
It's still doing well because you can like repost it as like a trial
Yeah.
and things like that. But
First of all, tell everybody the video. What was it?
because I have a most viral video and then Randall has a most viral video.
Oh.
So
Did we talk about his, Randall, or yours? Yeah, it was the fish one. Yeah,
fish one, yeah, the fish one's number one. We had we had two go crazy on TikTok, which were like 30, I think like 37 mil,
Oh, shit.
which was about how quickly women become friends at work.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, yeah.
And that one went crazy. How quickly men become friends at work. I think that one did like 30.
Yeah.
So TikTok, they kind of, I mean, it ran. But that video, that was a Randall idea. He just needed me for it. When he first told me the idea, I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be good. And like when we start laughing about an idea, just describing it, we know it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the ideation process is always fun. It's like we're like even when we did the and you were supposed to be a part. You were supposed.
I
to
know,
be in
man.
it.
That's mad. I was so
I
upset
know.
at that one.
I
I'm
know.
blaming Randall because he's the
But
the executive director. He is the one that puts everything together. And I didn't get a phone. I was like, babe, you see this shit? That was supposed to be me. I was supposed to be that brown guy right there. What the hell?
So I will say that that skit, we wanted to plan it for so long, but we couldn't get to find the cart.
Yeah.
So like the day that we found the cart, it was just like
That was actually like organic
just
and
got it.
authentic. Yeah. So you got better than me.
We paid him, and he like actually took us. He probably thought it was the most strangest request. And they even blew up off of it. I remember they got like 1,000 followers off of that.
That
one
is
video.
awesome.
But so yeah,
Because you guys don't really get leads, but you guys get eyes on what you guys do.
yeah.
And so that's like, I feel like
The
that's
most viral videos don't really turn into quotes, or they don't turn into. It's just really more social proof, and I mean it helps when you've grown your following, but more importantly, and why I love humor. Like I even have like a 10-minute talk that I created regarding humor and why everybody should implement a little bit in it. Is it just humanizes you, and it makes you a lot more approachable. I'm not that serious. You're seeing some people like Alex Hermosi inject a little bit of humor into his content. He's the most serious guy of all.
Yeah, yeah.
And so if he can do it, then you probably should too.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't have to be forced. It doesn't have to be fake. Just like, I think it's your own comfort level of humor, because everybody has some form of humor in them. Like,
yeah, it's in
nobody's
your algorithm.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever your algorithm feeds you
Yeah.
is your sense of humor.
Yeah.
So you should lean into that and try to reverse engineer, like, okay, what are you sending to your wife? What are you sending to your friends? What do you find funny? Well, that's your sense of humor. There's a way to reverse engineer that and to make that applicable to you either can there's a saying, you can either copy and paste it and just copy it but give video credit, or you can copy and taste it, and that's adding your own spin to it and making it your own. So when you think about that, you can do that with anything that you find funny. Just if you make 100 pieces of content, like, make 3 of them humorous or funny.
I agree.
Not all of your content is buttoned up.
Polished.
Yeah, just injecting some form of humor into your content, because it just humanizes you, makes you more approachable, and people like seeing that version of you, because it's almost like you're homies at that point.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, you don't really get to, like, any of your best friends, on that level.
100%. Yeah.
On that level. So it's like, why not show that version of you to your audience as well?
Yeah. So get a little glimpse of, like you said, the human side of you. What are your thoughts on talking about, like, politics, right? And so what I mean by that is, there are some people that will talk about politics and be passionate about it, and then they say, well, I don't care, that I don't want to work with them. Like, so, like, if it's the opposite side of the aisle, or whatever the politics, or whatever side it's on, do you feel like that's a good thing or a bad thing? Like, because I feel like you're eliminating a whole, like, 40-50% of an audience, just by being passionate about your politics.
Yeah, I've dove in a few times, and each time I've regretted it.
Yeah,
each time I've regretted it. So I try to stay away from it, but sometimes the human in me comes out, and I'm not really a political person, but long story short, I think I heard Jordan say it. He's like, I don't post my politics because Republicans and Democrats both need shoes.
That's true.
And so, like, why would I segment, one half of my audience? On one side, you do get the people that are like, like, we're the same, brother, like, hell yeah,
You son of a bitch.
That's right. But I mean, on one side, which is funny, because as we're doing that, we already know which side that is.
Like, shit. It's just the easiest one, the easiest accent to do. Hell yeah.
We want to see your face.
By no means does that accent mean that we're on one side, okay? We're just doing that accent because it's easy. Anyways.
Yeah. But
oh man.
yeah, I don't know what an accent for the left would be, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I don't
even know what kind of accent that would be. More like, what's a Karen voice?
Yeah.
But anyways, we don't have to go there. But yeah, I don't think it helps. I think it actually hurts you more in the bigger picture.
Yeah, because I'm sort of right there as well. Like, sometimes I'll see something that I just do not agree with, and then I tell my wife, I'm going to post this, and I'll create a video and I show it to her. She's like, please, for the love of God, don't post that. I was like, why? She's like, because everybody needs a home loan, right? Like, you don't want to cut off a whole group of people because of what you're feeling right now. And so she's like, relax, don't post it, wait a week, and if you still want to post it, then post it. And
That's
I'm like,
good, great advice.
I don't want to post it. I don't really, but we get so passionate about what's going on and whatever side you're on, you're like, what the hell? Like, why? And then I don't post it anymore. It's like, yeah, you know what? Because I've had clients that are big time liberals, like, and they'll like talk shit about Republicans while I'm on the phone call doing their loan consultation. And then I've had Republicans, big time Republicans, talk shit about liberals, and I'm like, wow, yeah, like I'm on both sides. Like, man, that is crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's wow. Okay,
That's a wild sign right here.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your social security number, your date of birth, please?
Account number, routing number.
But it's like, not. I don't think you're being fake. I just think you are listening to whatever, like you're being a therapist, right? Like you're listening to what they want to talk about, and you're good. Yeah. So that's very interesting. Thank you for answering that.
Yeah.
What's next for you, man? What I know that we're gonna put a date here very soon on your event.
Yeah.
But what's besides that? What's I know you. Oh, you also got an Airbnb, right? Recently,
Yeah.
and you had to replace
no,
something.
we've had it. We've had it for a couple years now.
But finally, like licensing came through or something like that. Like
Licensing, yeah, we
you were doing it legally now. Just
yeah, we're
kidding.
doing it legally now. Yeah, but no, I started delegating. I had a property manager first.
Yeah.
Then I started self-managing it. Now I brought somebody in to manage it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just want to sell it. That's another thing where it's just like this is taking mental capacity.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe I'll sell it and buy Bitcoin with it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the goal is to just own. I'd like to own. I've always told myself like 25 properties. I don't know. Don't ask why. I just 25 properties sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then, of course, later I think like the next upper echelon level of like, of wealth building and getting good tax breaks is apartment buildings and things like that.
Yeah.
Which I know nothing about, but I would love to
get into it more.
Yeah, to get introduced to that and slowly start messing with that. But as far as what's next for me, yeah, I have big real estate related goals. I've got family goals. We definitely want another child. And
How many do you guys want?
I'm good with 2, but if we got to go to 3,
Wait, what does wifey want? She want 3?
I think we're both in alignment with 2.
Okay.
We're just hoping that number 2 would be a boy.
Yeah. Oh, you want a boy? Okay, boy.
Yeah, we definitely would love to have a boy.
Yeah.
But if you get another girl, then it's like, yeah, now we're risking, like, now we're playing with fire.
Yeah, man.
Like, we're really rolling the dice. Because if we go 0 for 3, then it's just like, that's, I don't know, like, the thought of having 3 teenage girls, it's like, I don't know, like, that really,
that's wild.
that'd be rough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so having more kids and,
Has having more kids, because I have this conversation with my wife, has having more kids changed the goals? Or
I think it absolutely has. Yeah, I think it absolutely has. It's more so just actually wanting to slow down in business and enjoy my slow mornings and not want to. I don't want to miss the moments. I don't want to miss them growing up. And I've already seen it just from 1 to 18 months. Or from 0 to 18 months, it's like, man, that happened fast.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to just soak it all in, and people are ringing in my ear like, it happens fast. I believe them.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to capture it all and just soak it all in.
It happens so fast, man. So I have a 20-year-old, and I still remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember when he was 6 months, or I remember when he was all of my kids' age, so 5, 3, and 16-month-old. And it went like that, like super, super fast, right? And so now that I am, back then I was obviously a kid. I was 18, about to turn 19 when I had him. But now one of the big reasons why I'm hiring people around me is so that I can take time off, right? I could take a weekend off. I can take 3 weeks off here. I can take a week off, but that allows me to spend more time with the family, right? And so I work really, really hard when I'm working, and I'll work late sometimes. And there are times where I'm like gone for a week or 2 weeks, and business still continues and business still flows. So it's kind of going back to what we just talked about right now, like buying back your time.
Yeah.
Because if you have 2 assistants or 1 assistant at the office handling your emails, handling your calls, you're okay coming in at 11, 12 if you really wanted to, or taking a week off, because you have that support that's going to hold down the fort.
Yeah.
And make sure that shit doesn't turn to flames.
Right.
Yeah.
It just operates without you, but that's the struggle bus that I'm in. It's like sometimes I wonder, I'm like, I don't even have to be this ambitious.
Yeah.
I could be totally content with what I have right now, like what I've built and I am. I'm super content with it. Like I tell God all the time, I'm like, you've blessed me with more than I ever could have imagined.
Yeah.
And I just, at this point, just wherever you want me to go, whatever you want me to do, however you want me to do it, like the rest is just a cherry on the top. Because like I look at my life right now and I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
Like I'm good with this.
You made it. Like you're good. Yeah.
I'm happy with this.
Did you watch Tony Robbins and Hermosi? Did you watch that podcast?
Yeah.
So I am kind of torn. Like I'm in your place. Like I'm great right now. Like we're good. We're doing well. Like more than what I could have ever imagined. But at the same time, my thought process is if I make more money, which I want to make a lot more money now, I'm able to help more families.
Mm-hmm.
So what my wife and I do, instead of giving 10% to the church, and this is what I feel God has put in our heart, is that we will give to families in need. So we'll reach out to our close inner circle, or if we see something on social media, we give our 10% of whatever we made the month prior. And so
That's awesome.
it feels good giving like X amount, which is a larger amount. And then people are like, is this all for me? And I'm not talking about it to boast. I'm just talking about it because for a while I didn't know like,
Well, it's cool to see the impact versus like
exactly like giving it to the church. What are they doing?
The impact.
Yes, 100%. Like the other day,
as long as that like as long as it never becomes expectation, because some people
exactly
some people get that twisted.
we won't give to the same person twice, because then it's like, okay, like I don't want you to expect this of us, right? So the other day, my friend, a soccer buddy of mine, got in an accident, and he was like in the ICU, and we were able to give a nice donation to him and his wife. They just had a newborn. So that like really like, I don't really talk about that. I'm talking about it right now because you're a friend, but it really like fills my cup, like to give back. And I've noticed when we don't give our 10%, like say we just forget, or we're like not doing it for like 2-3 months, business kind of like slows down. And then so I talked to him, I'm like, man, what's happening? Like, what are we doing? Like, I'm still having the same conversations. I'm still doing it. And so then we both come to realize we haven't given our 10%. Okay. And I swear, I kid you not, bro, the next month we do whatever the 10% is, and we just get like an influx of business. And we're like, man, sorry, God, so sorry. So yeah, that's now one of my reasons why I want to make more money. Because my wife is like, we're good. Why put so much pressure on yourself? And it's like, well, I want to help more people. I also want to help my kids, and I also want to have like nice things for us. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's that struggle of like, we're good, but
more.
Yes, I need more right now. Consumerism, no.
It's like that Star Wars gift. More. His hair's blowing. There's like a lava next to him. I love using that gift nowadays. It's like, more.
That's a good one, yeah. Bro, anything that you want to close out with? Anything that you want to say? Where can people find you? Where can they follow you?
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. It's either Nicholas Saka or Nick Saka. Mm-hmm. Instagram is Nick Saka. LinkedIn is formal, so it's got to be Nicholas.
Nicholas Saka. Nicholas. Suit and tie and shit.
And Facebook's Nicholas, and YouTube's Nicholas.
Mm-hmm. If people want to come work with you, because I always see that you guys need brown people. When I say I'm brown, so I can say this, okay?
We're always hiring, and yeah, bilingual is a huge plus if you speak Spanish.
And if you say you saw this podcast, I get a bonus. So please, I'm trying to make like 30,000 from all of you guys. So flood him with
code word standard.
Yeah, please. No. What? Yeah. Talk to me really quick. What do they need experience? Do they need to get licensed? Will you help them get licensed? Talk to me.
We're really just looking for people that are coachable.
Yeah.
They are driven, mm-hmm. and they have a positive attitude, mm-hmm. and there's always a fourth one, but it's and a strong work ethic.
Yeah.
And if you have those four things, everything else we could figure out.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we help you with the licensing, so that's not a worry. We're just looking for those intangibles, and
you help them with leads, right? Because
we provide you leads.
That's awesome.
We'll help you build your brand. We have telemarketers that are getting people on the phone for you, so you reduce the amount of dials you have to do. So we have a process, and you can earn anywhere from 60 to 130K, just depending on
So top dog is 130, like
yeah, like maybe 150 if
Nice.
they're like top dog.
and then like if you suck, like if you're just like meeting the minimum numbers, what's that look
You won't make less than 60K.
Wow.
That's what I like to say. Because but you won't be with us, like
We're
like if you're
firing
not
you.
on pace to do at least 60, then you're not
Yeah.
gonna,
Yeah. I like
But
that.
selling
Okay.
insurance is like selling auto insurance it's definitely a volume game. Like you got to quote 10 people a day, and if you quote 10 people a day, you should be able to close like one or two.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some quotes where it's just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I can't believe we're that much more expensive. Like, that's wild.
Who's giving you that shit?
Like, on to the next, like, and
Yeah.
you just move on because so you can't control the rates.
Of course, yeah.
So, but it is a volume game, and everybody needs it by law. So it makes, I think it makes
Makes sense.
it makes it a good product to sell.
Yeah. And do they call somebody to interview, to reach out, or who can they contact?
We got a link. We've got a link that maybe we could put in the show notes.
Yeah.
But you just reach out to or just DM me.
Sweet.
Just DM me on Instagram, and I'll lead you
All right.
the way.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate. I know that you're crazy busy, and we've been trying to do this for.
Thanks for having me, bro. I appreciate
I'm
it.
excited. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.